Something I used to say was that when it comes to the major greedy game corporations, Ubisoft is among the lesser of evils. But you know what? I'm changing my mind on that front because Ghost Recon Breakpoint really proves that Ubisoft is up there with the upper echelon of the greediest companies in the games industry. So let's take a look at Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Let's begin with the fact that this game, like many other Ubisoft games, sells multiple editions with multiple tiers of content and access. So with a standard edition, you just get the game, but the more you pay, the more stuff you get, like being able to play 3 days early, which really is just being able to play on time while everyone else gets to play 3 days late. There's the year 1 pass, the ultimate pack, and then the figurine that comes with the more expensive collector's edition. Here's another chart showing a wide array of digital content that's locked behind different editions. And here are the price points for these editions. So the base standard edition, the shell version of the game, the sort of incomplete package costs $60. There is the gold edition that costs $100. And there's the ultimate edition that costs $120. And then if you want to get the figurine, that's $190. So there's that. That's one layer of monetization. But in comes the microtransactions as detailed by this Reddit user. This post begins with the following statement. As I have bought the Ultimate Edition, I'm able to access the game right now. I have taken screenshots of the store in the game. Most cosmetic items are bought with ghost coins in the store. Figures such as the wolves and their individual armor pieces are all only purchasable with ghost coins. This really pisses me off. In the closed and open beta, the items are all misleadingly labeled locked to make sure people won't have a bad impression thinking they can grind these armor pieces in the game. Items are all so overpriced. A single cosmetic item cost an average of $6. Camos such as multicam are only able to be found on Golem Island, basically the endgame raid island. This is despicable. And then we can see right here scrolling down and down and down just how much microtransactions this game really has. It is just an insane amount. Basically every facet of this entry, of this game, is monetized to hell and back. And let's take a look at all of these elements. So let's start with the premium currency, the ghost coins. Now this screenshot is in Singapore currency, but if we go to the Microsoft store right now, we can see what those prices look like in US dollars. So for $5, you get 600 ghost coins. For $10, you get 1,300. For $20, you get 2,800. For $40, you get 5,800, and for $80, you get 12,000. What you can buy with those premium currencies include things like weapons. That's right, folks. This is pretty much a pay-to-win microtransaction system. You can flat out buy bundles for different types of guns featured in the game. You can just get them outright with no effort put into the game. Just buy your way through the game's progression and reward system. Then we have bundles for attachments. So not only can you get bundles for weapons, you can also get bundles for the attachments that come with those weapons, whether we're talking about different scopes and muzzles and what have you. All of the things you might expect from Ghost Recon weapon customization. Then we have gear camo, so you can get different camo bundles for different attire that you can wear throughout the game. There is the featured section here that comes with blueprints for weapons. So not only can you buy weapons from the store with premium currency, you can also purchase the blueprints to make the weapons from the store. So there's a couple more here. Everything from assault rifles to sniper rifles, machine guns, you name it. All of it featured, readily available in the store. Attachments, so there's more of these as well. Just scopes, magazines, muzzles, underbarrels, rails. It's all here. Vehicles. So one of the major aspects of Ghost Recon is that it is kind of this open world, and vehicles allow you to traverse the world a lot more easily than going on foot, obviously. And there are vehicles with different stats, different speeds, different advantages, everything from cars to motorbikes to aircrafts, all of that readily available for you to spend money on. Customization. So there's the cosmetic elements as well. And a lot of people will try to excuse this by saying that, well, it's just cosmetics. But when it comes to cosmetics, I enjoy them. And I know a lot of people enjoy them as well. It's part of the experience for a live service to be able to, show off or feel good about the way your character looks. And that is something that game companies are well aware of. That's why cosmetic items are so popular in these live service monetized titles. And a lot of them, you can just buy them outright right here. There's camos, again, which is something that I talked about. Weapon paints as well. So you can customize the attire as well as the gear that you're carrying with different paint jobs. Skell credits. So this is basically the in-game currency that you can purchase with the premium currency. It reads right here, Skell credits can be used to purchase various items at Maria's shop in Erewhon. So basically, if there's something that isn't in the store, but is in the game, you can pay your way to buying that item just by using the premium currency to get a bunch of in-game currency. And there's the time savers. Right, this is classic Ubisoft. And now in this game, I mean, it is just, they are not pulling any punches here. You can purchase skill points outright with premium currency. You can purchase crafting material bundles. You can purchase upgrades for your weapons. It is all here. You can pay your way to victory in this game. It is as pay to win as you can get. I mean, these are just cheat codes sold at a premium. And they call these time savers. You've got to love that aspect of these video game companies and the way they try to skew the narrative. The ones wasting our time are the games that implement this kind of stuff. They purposely make the game grindy, insufferable, just exhausting to play just so that they can sell us the time savers, the solution to the problem that they purposely introduced. They make the games not fun to play so that we have to pay to make it fun. That's what this is all about. Battle Rewards Booster. What's this? Battle Rewards Booster. Double the quantity of battle points earned during the current Battle Rewards Act. The booster will also double the points you have already earned during the current Battle Rewards Act. So this is basically Battle Pass. And you can boost the rate at which the Battle Pass progresses. And so you can earn rewards faster that way. And you can bet your ass that Ubisoft found a way to make that aspect grindy so that when you pay for this, the experience becomes more bearable. And then what is this? Battle Reward Tiers Bundle. Immediately unlock the next 5 tiers of Battle Rewards. This bundle can only be purchased up to 3 times for the current Battle Rewards Act. So essentially, if you don't even want to play the game and work your way up through the Battle Pass system, even with the booster, you can just spend money on getting the Battle Pass rewards immediately, unlocking the stages of the Battle Pass immediately, 5 at a time for this particular item. I mean, it is just, it doesn't get better than this, folks. You've got figures over here, you've got body gear, stuff like backpacks and armor vests, and basically any gear that you can wear is purchasable in some form at the storefront. You've got bundles of gears. Everything from tactical gear to tattoos. Here's a recap, essentially, by a Forbes article discussing this matter. Basically, you can buy bundles that contain guns, bundles that contain blueprints to make guns, bundles for attachments for guns, individual attachments and guns, cosmetic shirts, armor, backpacks, tattoos, emotes, melee weapons, gear, camo, and paint, skill points, weapon upgrades, battle point boosters, and reward tiers for some sort of battle pass system. So you've got the myriad editions, you've got the straight-up pay-to-win microtransactions. They're not even trying to hide it at this point. And you've also got the Battle Pass. Ubisoft is implementing every form of microtransactions, every form of monetization under the sun. The only thing that's missing right now, as far as we currently know, is loot boxes. And who knows if down the line they'll add those. But even without the randomized element, even without the fact that you're not gambling for these, it doesn't change the fact that the game is woefully compromised to make way for these pay-to-win elements. And obviously one of the major aspects of this title is the cooperative nature of this game. You can team up with people to tackle missions in the open world and all that. And the person who just spends cash en masse will have the advantage. They'll look cooler, they'll have more weapons, they'll have better gear. And that kind of pressure will certainly incentivize others to follow suit and try to match the player who is superior, who pay their way through that superiority, because otherwise you're going to be grinding for dozens, hundreds, thousands of hours just to get to that point. And why grind for hundreds, thousands of hours when you can just immediately skip the insufferable part by shelling out a shit ton of money? It's so frustrating to see what video games are becoming. I mean, Ghost Recon, from a conceptual standpoint, it could be something great. Cooperative, tactical, third-person action. They could do some great things with this franchise. A lot of game companies could do a lot of good with the franchises under their umbrella. But all those franchises are wasted on these companies who care more about this bullshit right here. Who don't really care about the artistic and design integrity, whose priority is no longer making good-ass games. It's all about creating a monetization machine. It's all about designing a vicious cycle of monetization. The gameplay is secondary to this. This is the real game right here. This is what's actually being sold. This is the real product. And whatever game there is simply meant to reinforce this bullshit. Let me know in the comments below what your take is on everything that I've shown in this video. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.